Because it's FIRP, F.I.R.P. It's the best podcast because it stars you and me. Because it's FIRP, recorded on Wednesdays. It's a free podcast, which means you don't have to pay. Hello, everybody, and welcome to FIRP.
Oh, we're starting to freak. I was just not kissing the microphone. Howdy, folks, and welcome to our $5.99 episode of FIRP. FIRP Chicken Tenders.
FIRP, of course, stands for Fried in Rural Pennsylvania.
Hey, that's the best place for chicken. Come on down to PFC, Pennsylvania Fried Chicken.
All the way up in Pennsylvania.
Good old Pennsylvania, you know where all the best southern food is made.
Yes, everybody knows the best fried chicken is in Pennsylvania.
The best fried chicken is in the Northeast.
Northeast America. It's beautiful. Okay.
Been there once.
Yeah, welcome back to FIRP, dudes and women. This is episode 8 of Redacted, and
Acted. What?
I said this is episode 8 of Redacted because we don't know how many episodes they're gonna be. So, it's a joke.
We're gonna do it like in seasons or like just a bunch of episodes.
Like the kind of, like a joke, like Louis C.K. makes jokes on stage.
These are jokes.
And these are jokes. How do human people laugh? Yeah. So actually it would be kind of interesting to do seasons. Just like every school semester or something to start a new season of FIRP. And then Are you talking? 'Cause
Yes, I am speaking. I might need to turn up. I'll turn up a little bit.
yeah, I can't hear you.
School is going to be interesting for the remainder of the year and for next year.
Yes.
Especially because of, my move and actually our move. We're both moving.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully. We'll see when that happens.
Yeah, we'll see what exactly happens there. But
people are like, I heard you guys plan on moving. I'm like, we plan on it. We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens over the summer. But the plans are in place to move across the ocean, as one does when
Across the pond.
Across the itsy bitsy pond called the Atlantic
Pennsylvania.
Ocean. Called Pennsylvania.
Welcome to Hotel Pennsylvania. I'm gonna make a movie called Hotel Pennsylvania.
Yeah, we should.
It's like it's a bunch of vampires and monsters, but in Pennsylvania.
So they're all just really normal people.
It's a mixture of What We Do in the Shadows and Hotel Transylvania.
And Hotel California. And
no. I love that song. That song is so good. That's a classic.
Tis.
It's merely a classic.
How was your last week, Ben?
It was pretty alright, actually.
I mean, anything eventful happened because I'm just reaching for anything eventful to happen.
We're 1 week away. We are 1 week away from being done with quarantine and done with the state of emergency.
With the state of emergency, we're not going to be done from total quarantine because most schools are going to.
We're not going to be
shut,
quarantined like we have been. We can still leave the house. The state of emergency is what's really
But let's be honest. Am I going to go outside at any point if I have school inside? No, I'm not going to.
Hey, but, I mean, going outside means coming over and working on music eventually.
That's true. We are working as hard as we can on the album when we're separated like this. It's a little bit difficult.
Not much to work on anymore. I've
really.
Found out. It's like we're coming close to the end, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. I felt this way when we did the last album. I'm like, what is there to do?
I think more or less we're just kind of letting it simmer and then going back to the songs and seeing if there's anything we want to change. There's actually like a pretty big latent period between finishing the songs and actually going and producing them,
yeah,
like doing post-production and mastering.
We did Whispers. in like middle of last semester, so it's been
Yeah.
almost an entire school year of like working on that song before we got it released. So
Yeah. And you still haven't sent me all of the files and such. But that's a
dude, okay,
conversation
it's
for another
because
time.
my brother is on the Wi-Fi a lot, and if I try to
Mhm.
upload anything that takes longer than 5 minutes, he gets really mad. And so I'm like, do I do it now? Should I do it later? This weekend, I'm going to do it. I
Okay.
even set an alarm one time, but when I set that alarm, it was the day that the computer broke, and so I couldn't send anything.
Mm. Yes.
But the computer is back, and I have all the files, and I need to send you everything.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
It's
Yeah.
been interesting, but
Very interesting.
music is going well. It's definitely the separation has definitely probably put a different spin on the music than what we would have done if we were working on it together all the time.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know why, but just I think just different emotions and different feelings of being separated for so long.
Separated for so long. Oh my
But it's
gosh.
definitely it's showing on the album that it's different than it would have been. And I've
Yeah.
I've been listening to Badges recently just to see where we were at one point, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, holy crap, this is not very good.
No, it's not.
I
But
was
it's the
listening to
best we
like
could do at the time. So I mean,
I listened to Repeat yesterday, and I was like,
oh,
holy cow. And I'm like, this was the first song we did together on your on Reason 10.
mm-hmm. I listen. I wanted to change repeat. I wanted to go back and change it some more, but you were like, "Nah, it's fine. It's got an '80s vibe. It's
I
supposed to be
liked it.
crappy."
I when I heard, I was like, this sounds good. It fits what I wanted. It fit the rest of the album. But I mean, the entire album production quality is not good. Besides a working project, because that
the
was mastered and mixed.
the songwriting I'd say is decent for the
Yeah,
most
it's
part.
all right. There are some good ideas on there, like "Should Have Told Her" and "Sunshine" and
Mm.
"See You Later" and "Expedition," but they just weren't
Sequel
executed
and
well. Yeah, I think "Expedition" and "Sequel" were some of the best ones, like the best
yeah,
executed ones.
I think
Besides a working project.
I think we could, or at least now with the knowledge I have of like making electronic tracks, I could go back and make sequel and make it so epic.
Ah,
Just
that
like
would be interesting. Yeah.
yeah, I'd actually consider doing that because I okay, I like most things about sequel actually except for the vocals. I don't know what it is about all of the vocals on Badges. They just suck.
They were because they were all recorded on the Blue Yeti.
No, not all of them. I don't think.
No, I think they were all recorded on Blue Yeti, weren't they?
But
You hadn't, because
also, I still didn't know how to EQ and mix vocals at all.
oh my goodness, vocals are hard to work with, man.
You think so?
Yeah, I
You
mean, when I
think
when
so,
I was
Hayden?
doing, it's also worse when you hate your own voice. I mean, I think you've gotten to a level to where you can stand your voice,
Yeah,
and I like
I
your
can
voice.
listen
It's
to
just
my
whoever's, yeah.
I can listen to my voice now
When
and
I
be
do
like,
it,
oh,
I'm
okay,
like,
yeah. Um,
there's a couple songs I've done where I'm like, this sounds good, like Ability. That
oh, ability. I really like ability. I really like that one. You're still
back
cutting.
and listened to it the other night, and I'm like, this is good. I like this.
Yeah, yeah. You're still cutting out a little bit. I don't know if it's your input or
But out of
something,
that.
but you're still cutting out
I'll
somewhat.
move closer.
That's better, I guess. I need to turn you down a little bit on the audio then. All right.
Saying,
Yeah, you're good. You're good now. Let's see. But yeah, I think it'd be interesting. One day to just redo the entire album and see what it would sound like. You know, like 5 years from
whole
now or something.
regional best vessel kind of thing.
Yeah, sort of. But like you know, sometime farther into the future, just go back and redo the entire album and reinvent the sounds and maybe I don't know, make it sound really cool. I think it could be good. I think it could be good. Yeah, do.
Speaking of which, I was gonna
Yeah.
bring up something. I think it was either like yesterday or a few days ago. I came across an old demo of ours, and I sent it to you.
Yeah.
We talked
Yeah.
about it a little bit,
Yeah.
and this was okay. This This was super interesting. This was before you left to this. This is before you did your 6 months, your
Mm-hmm.
furlough, and
This is way
and
before should
I
have told
had
her.
this was like a year or two before I should have told her.
Yep.
And so we had gotten together, and I had started writing, you could call it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't understand what I was doing. I was just trying, and I was heavily inspired by 21 Pilots at the time, and so basically tried to copy them, which was a big mistake. If you like an artist, don't copy them. You can reflect what they do, but don't be like, they did this, I'm going to do this. Just be like, that sounds interesting. I wonder if I can do something
Yeah.
like that. But I tried to copy them basically exactly. And I made this song called Take Control, and oh my gosh, it's so bad.
I remember
It's
you showing
so
me that the
bad.
first time, and I was like, "Yeah, it's good. It's good,
Like,
Peyton.
it's
Good job."
interesting. And I'm like, uh huh.
Uh huh.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. No, that was an interesting song, I guess.
Interesting to say the least.
Yeah, and then I mean, there were a lot of like similar things that we did. We just put together some songs. We were like, this sounds okay, I guess, but we had no idea what we were doing.
Mm.
No clue. Like when we first did, should have told her. We put a phaser on the ukulele during the chorus because we were like, we don't know what else to do with that.
Yeah, we're like, what do we do? It's like,
Instrumental.
throw a phaser on it. We're like, that sounds cool. Let's keep that. And it like clipped everything, and it
Yeah,
just didn't fit. But yeah,
but
that's a
also
fun song.
that song was a whole lot slower. It's was a whole lot more melancholy.
Oh my gosh.
Now it's like
I
upbeat.
listened to it. The demo version, the original version is actually going to be on the demo album, which I need to upload sometime soon.
Yes.
Just to get something out there because our next single is going to take a lot longer to release because we have bigger plans for it.
Yes,
We
very
want
much
this to
so.
be one of our bigger releases, and so
And
first,
do
yeah.
we do we want to give a hint on what it is because some people might already know it.
We've, yeah, we've played it live twice, and it was two. And it song, and we're
You're
like,
so
frick, thought we're on a song. Started shouting, "We want more!" And I'm like, "Oh crap, what do we do?" And so we ran backstage, and I grabbed a guitar. We came out, and we played the song, and it's one of my favorite songs that we've done. It's
yeah.
really good.
Songwriting wise and production wise, I really like that one. I really like it. Uh, but also you cut out a bunch like a
All the
robot.
production, good.
You're
I don't know why. I think it's my
you're
connection.
so
It's not very
laggy.
good.
You're
Oh, my
so
connection is
laggy.
awful.
You- I'm gonna have to send you what it sounded like. It's bad.
I mean, I'm gonna hear it probably.
Yep. But yeah,
I'm
you
really
can kind of
lagging. I'm gonna switch Wi-Fi. Like, stop.
okay. Uh, but yeah, if you've listened to our show or even watched like the video that Parker made, you'd probably you will have heard this song. Uh, so yeah, it's a good song. It's a good one. Uh,
There.
yeah, I can hear you. I mean,
Are you there?
yes.
Are we good?
Yeah, we're good.
Because I was connected to the Wi-Fi downstairs, and everyone is on it. So
Yeah. No, that's understandable. um. Yeah. What else is there to talk about? I mean, we want to release a demo album pretty soon. It could be interesting. To kind of see all the way back to where we came from and recording stuff into Audacity and putting it together. Um, should be pretty entertaining actually. But I wanted to highlight an article I found on Google because it just popped up for some reason. I don't know why it was even recommended to me. It just says Machine Gun Kelly was peeing in a trash can when he first met 21 Pilots. Um, So yeah, take that as you will. uh,
Hear me?
Not really. You just
I
kind
don't
of
know
cut
what's
out.
going on.
You
Yeah,
cut
I
out
don't
for
know
a
what's
very
happening.
long time there. I had to fill in.
I realized that I accidentally clicked play on my beat pad, and wait a minute, hold on. Hello, I've been coming out of my speakers this whole time, and I don't know why. It's not right. Let me fix that.
Nice.
Am I? Oh, that might be.
Ooh, child. Things are
I
gonna
was
get
I was
easy.
playing. I accidentally clicked play on my beat pad, and my DAW was open, and it started songs, and I'm like, wait, what is happening?
Nice.
We're still working on it, and so I was so confused. I'm like, where's the click going, and why is that song playing?
Uh, yeah.
We're better now, correct?
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, the connection's still not great, but it's better than it
I'm
was.
sure it sucks.
Hmm. Yeah. I was looking at the stats for our podcast a couple days ago. And I was
Gosh,
like,
aren't they?
wow. I was like, wow. We have so many people listening to us. That's so cool.
Actually, I don't know how many we have. How many do we have?
On the last episode, like over 5 days after we released it, it still had 0 views. I
Wow.
was like, wow.
I'm disappointed in Parker.
Yeah, it should have at least one. Come on, man.
Parker.
Let me actually look it up right now. I want to see what their
Uh, I think our is our album one the one that has the most views.
let me check actually. Just pulling it up. YouTube Studio. Check my videos. Let's see which one has the most views. Episode 7 still has 0 views as of now.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you guys. Yeah, our top albums is the most viewed one, and Jake and Dosh. Both of those are
Gosh, that's the first episode. Isn't it?
no, that's
Or second.
episode 2 and 3 have the most views, and then episode 4 has the second most, and then it just dwindles until
Non-existent views.
non-existent on episode 7. It's kind of funny actually.
Disappointed. But our podcast may be suffering, but our music career is doing a lot better.
Yeah, a lot better than the podcast, that's for sure. We should.
Um,
You know what? We should plug our podcast in a song.
that's an
As
awful
like an
idea. I
outro.
hate that idea. You should go listen to FIRP podcast on YouTube and SoundCloud.
That'd be so funny.
The subscribe button and like and share.
Like and
Exactly
share.
how I do Like and share with your friends. Who even talks like that? I don't think anyone talks like that. I talk like that now. I would like to hope you friends.
Oh, boys. Wait a minute. Just real quick, I wanted to say that my most viewed video on my channel now has 299 views. I'm so close to getting 300.
I'm gonna give you that view right now.
Yeah. Let's go. 300 views.
I spelled that wrong.
What else? What else?
I love your profile picture.
Yes, it's beautiful. It's super beautiful. Actually, yeah, if somebody doesn't know what my photo is, I actually wouldn't be able to see it, so who cares? Never mind. Bruh, just don't play through the mic.
I just realized I disliked that video.
That's right.
Did forever ago. I did it as a
That's
joke.
right.
I forgot about that. Oh,
Oh.
that's great. I'm gonna keep that dislike there.
Yes, please do.
Most viewed video. Let's go take a look. Actually, I'm flexing on you now.
Yes, you are. Now you're flexing on me again.
Let's see.
This has happened
Let's
before.
take a look, shall we?
Let's take a
I might
gander
be-
into your views, shall we? Why are we doing this on the podcast? I don't understand.
We just like hang out over the podcast now.
Yeah.
Just 'cause we're so desperate.
So we don't really interact otherwise unless it's through text, so I guess this is our only time to hang out.
It's accurate. It's accurate. My most viewed video has 41,000.
And it's
Don't even mention what it is. I'm just proud it has so many views.
yeah, that's true. I shouldn't mention what it is. Okay, I want to talk about something real quick. Something in YouTube. And I'm not the first to talk about this. Every YouTuber has talked about this, but the copyright system on YouTube is so bad. It's so bad.
Awful. They're like,
So-
let's make sure that no one can do anything entertaining on YouTube.
Exactly. I made a video where I talked about a show called Free Reign on Netflix. It's this really stupid kids show about this girl that goes to the English countryside and finds a stable and she makes some friends at the stable or something. It's really dumb.
She's a little unstable.
Um,
Good for the day,
so-
and I'm out now.
Yep, you can log out now.
Yeah.
So I wrote a script for that video. I filmed it. I did the voiceover. I edited the whole thing. It took me probably like 5 hours to edit the stupid thing because it's a 25-minute long video. I try and upload it, and instantly it says this is blocked because of a copyright claim. So I'm like, well, that's really stupid. So I go back into my
so dumb.
editing. I go back into my editing software, make all of the footage from the show black and white, and pitch all of the audio up to like 2 semitones or something like that, so that it's virtually unrecognizable from the original show. I upload it again. Copyright blocked. Instantly.
So dumb. So dumb.
I just gave up on it at that point. I was like, fine, take down my 25-minute video. Why don't you? Okay.
And I would watch that.
And the stupid thing is that YouTube, they have a system where you can go in and say, hey, I don't agree with this copyright claim. But if they find that you're wrong about that, they give you a copyright strike. You get 3 of those, and sorry, son, you're dead.
Yeah.
That is their
It's so
system.
dumb.
Thank you, YouTube, for protecting our rights to review content. Thank you.
Thank you for protecting our rights to do anything entertaining because we can't. I hate the whole like if you curse your video gets taken. That's dumb. Like YouTubers should be able to say whatever they want.
Yeah,
Well,
free speech.
not whatever they
free
want, but
speech.
we have
people,
freedom
come
of
on.
speech, so at least in America. But
And also,
still,
it is written in law that you are allowed to make videos reviewing or featuring a video if you are making commentary on it, and it's not like the full thing. Like you're not just copy and pasting it to YouTube. Like the rules clearly state reviewing it, making jokes about it, putting it on your YouTube channel as like a review video, that's under free use. That's under fair use. But then it instantly gets copyright because Netflix is a bunch of greedy boys.
because they're going out of business. They're desperate.
Nah, Netflix ain't going out of business. What are you talking
Dude,
about?
Disney Plus, and HBO Go are gonna put them out of business for sure, or at least like they're gonna cut their revenue streams so much.
It's gonna cut their revenue streams, but they're not gonna go out of business anytime soon. They're too big of a there's too big of a
It's
streaming
bad
service
though.
right
They
now.
already sold out. Like who owns them now isn't who used to own them.
Yeah, I believe that. I believe that.
They really sold out. But
Yeah.
yeah, they're not doing so hot, especially after Disney Plus was released, because Disney Plus has everything.
Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
Ah! I mean, Disney owns everything, so and they've got a bunch of deals, and we're like, hey, we'll put this on Disney Plus. It was like Nat Geo. They have a deal with Nat Geo. It's awesome.
Bruh.
I don't even have Disney Plus, and I know it's awesome.
Yeah, no, Disney Plus is great because it's got everything. Bro, it's got American Dragon. I used to love that show. I that was a good show.
It's got like everything Star Wars.
Yeah,
Everything.
it's got
Everything Marvel.
everything Star Wars, everything Marvel, everything Disney.
So everything.
By the way, not sponsored. Just saying.
Oh, I wish, dude. If we were sponsored by Disney, we'd be loaded.
We have no crippling depression.
No crippling depression. Jeez.
Yikes. Not sponsored by depression, by the way. Yeah. It's gonna be it's kind of strange. I don't know what else to say about it.
I can't really add to that.
I mean, we kind of just buried that conversation in the ground, but yeah. We need to actually start having topics for this podcast. We have
What are you
somewhere to
talking
go.
about? We're so entertaining 24/7.
All the time, every day. Actually, we're so entertaining. We're entertaining 28/8, 366. All right. Okay, moving on.
I don't get it.
Wait, yeah, 25/8, 366. Not. I said 28, as if there's 27 hours in a day.
Oh,
We're
28/8. That made it even worse. I'm like 28/8. What the heck?
Wow. Quarantine's really done something to me. Jeez. Yeah. Wow. I can't even.
Been in quarantine 28/8, 366. Tough. So tough.
Oh, my head. Oh, jeez. That's gonna be our slogan right now is working 28/8 28/8 through 66.
You're
We're
trying to
working
make
so
a
hard. We're
joke
working 4
on a
extra
song.
hours.
You're trying to make a joke on a song, and I'm like, that's not the name of the song.
Yeah. 25/8 366.
8/8.
20. We're never gonna get past this. Sorry, I can't talk.
I'm you
melting.
little sheepy.
I'm melting. Jeez. Yeah, my brain's melting.
For you.
I can't think. Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this silence to plug our Instagram, Downtown Park Official.
_park_official.
Yes, exactly. Because if you wanna have updates on what's coming out, follow them. Because we as personal accounts forget to post stuff about the band.
I forgot to post about Little Man on the Moon till like a month after it came out, and I was like, frick, that's
Yeah,
out.
I didn't post until the day after it came out. I was like, oh shoot, that's right.
Completely forgot it came out.
So yeah, if you want actual updates about what's happening, follow that page. Not page. Follow that account. And that'll probably be more regular. But yeah. My brain's completely gone at this point. I can't think.
Dude, last episode I couldn't speak or spell, and this episode I don't even. You don't know how time works
I
apparently.
don't. I seriously don't.
When the sun reaches approximately 36 degrees from the capital city of Australia, it officially becomes 28 hours in a day, 8 days a week for 366 days in a row. According to my
In
calculation,
a
of
row,
course.
not even. It's 366 days a year. 366 days in a row.
They don't
What
have
is
to be a
happening?
complete year.
What was happening?
I lost our
Um,
minds.
Probably. No, I bet at this point most people have lost their minds because they're just at home all the time.
This episode may have to be shorter due to our sanity.
No, we just need quarantine to be shorter due to our sanity. That's what we need.
One more week. That's what I'm saying. I keep telling myself they say it's gonna end that day. My hope is in that day, even though it's not gonna happen. But I'm still like that.
But yeah, as soon as it ends, we need to celebrate by going to KFC. And
No, KFC doesn't open until June.
oh gosh, dang it.
Fast food restaurants won't open until June.
Well, we need to. Okay. We can
We can get takeout. We
can
got
get
KFC
takeout.
last Saturday or last
we can
Sunday.
we can get takeout. One of us goes to the other's place.
Good
and then-
job.
One of us goes to the other's place, and then we work on stuff because I need a stable schedule at this point. I'm going nuts, and people can tell that. And it doesn't help that I'm trying to figure out everything college next year. That's also super fun, super enjoyable. But yeah, that's a completely different topic.
Hold on. The Prague Municipal Court has annulled 4 measures from the Czech health ministry in connection with the country's of the spread of coronavirus, calling their implementation illegal. Holy cow!
Wait, what?
The court canceled some of Prague's anti-coronavirus measures because they're illegal.
What? Like what?
I don't know. It's probably restriction. It says restriction and retail sales.
Oh dang! All right. Well, shoot.
It's effect on the 27th.
Well, there you go.
I don't like talking about it because it's popular, but this is interesting because I was saying like when they extend, I'm like this can't be legal. Like I get quarantine, but like confined to our houses for months seem legal. Like it's got to be against like or something.
Or something, yeah.
I'm like this
Jeez.
is nuts, but that's
Well,
interesting. That's really interesting.
That's the debate in the States right now is like what is constitutional and what's not for restrictions on the coronavirus.
I mean, speech and stuff, but I think at least masks should be mandatory because that did a lot in Czech Republic.
Oh, yeah. And just shutting down schools so quickly, like shutting down all of those major things so quickly just did so much.
Oh, man. It was like, because first cases was on March 1st, and then like March 12th, it was like, all right, we're done. We're closing everything, and everything shut down. We caught it at like the perfect time.
Bro, that means we've been doing online school for over a month.
Yeah, we have.
I'm really tired of this, honestly. I want
Me
to go
too.
to school.
I was tired of it after the first week.
I'm actually been okay until fairly recently, and now I'm like, okay, I'm starting to lose focus. I can't think. Please be done. Please be done.
I got so desperate, I let my mom cut my hair yesterday for the first time in like 10 years.
Nice. I have still not cut my hair since the beginning of quarantine.
Please do.
Nope. I want to see
You're
what
gonna
it looks
grow
like
it
at the
out,
end.
and I'm like, that's so gross.
I want to
Because
see what it looks like at
there's
the
this
end.
awkward point that hair is in when someone's growing it out, and it's just so bad, so bad.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I just want to see what it looks like. I'm honestly just curious, because You got to be able to say at some point, yeah, I grew my hair out and saw what it looked like. I didn't like it, you know? Because
I think
then,
I looked good with long hair. It just looked like a girl. Looked good though.
yeah, yeah. When you had the snapback hat and the red streak in your hair.
Don't even mention that, man. Oh, yeah. That was a bad time. I don't even know what was going on in my head, but it was bad. Now I've switched
Yeah.
to a nice looking blue sweatshirt and my dark blue New York Yankees hat, which I
Mm.
won't be able to wear in Texas.
No, you will not. No,
Like,
you
I'm
will
from New
not.
York. Give me a break.
Yeah, that would be bad.
I'll have to get a
um,
Rangers hat or something. Rangers are good though. I like Rangers.
yeah, Texas. I have two Texas Rangers hats now. Because I had one earlier, and then some friends of ours gave me another one. So I'm like, okay, I got two of them now. Actually, I got an entire set of Texas Rangers pajamas as well. Like that's how that's how
Oh,
much they
that's so
wanted me to
funny.
support
Just
the team.
imagining you in like little Texas Rangers footy pajamas. Oh my gosh. It's a onesie.
It's, I swear it's not a onesie, but
Jer
it's a.
has.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, where's the one?
Do we unofficially start again then, or are we just gonna cut all this out?
Welcome back to FIRP.
I guess that answers my question. All right.
We're calling our fans FIRPies, although that does sound like a disease.
It also sounds like Furbies, and I'm not comfortable with that.
Bites.
Furbites. What about Furpians? That's dumb.
Fur
Park goers.
Furblitions. Furblitions. Or we
Uh,
can just call them dudes.
what's up, dudes?
What's up, dudes and women?
Dudes and women.
That's the official name for our fans. They're called dudes and women.
Okay, next episode we gotta start with "What's up, dudes and women," and then
Man, brother. Amen, brother.
and then go into the episode. You gotta remind me if I forget, and I gotta remind you if you forget.
Man, brother. If we both forget, then we'll have to remind each. Wait a minute.
I'm writing this down actually before we forget.
Get that? Yeah.
So
I was gonna talk about some. See, when you're a kid and you watch something, you usually like it, right? You're not usually like, oh, that was terrible because blah 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 blah. You're a kid, you don't know anything, and then you grow up liking that movie. Then when you get older, you haven't seen it in a while, and you go back and you want to watch it, and you're like, man, this movie's terrible. I want to
Yeah.
know: is it sad to think that the movies you grew up on or shows that you grew up on are terrible now? Or is it sad that you liked them at one point?
I think it's more sad that I don't like them anymore.
Answer. That's a good answer. Basically all I got. I wanna know what you think, dudes and women.
What did you say? My headphones fell off.
I just sit there, you're like leaning all the way back in your chair, and then you're like, oh, I wonder what would happen if I kept going. Your headphones just fall off. You're like, frick, gravity exists.
No, I was trying to put eye drops in, and they just fell off.
You see, eye drop brand, we are dedicated.
I'm dedicated to push my eyes as far as they go before I get a serious eye disease. Anyway, what did you say? I still didn't hear it.
That I want to know what the dudes and women think about it being sad.
Yeah, right.
I almost
in the
called them the
comment.
dudes and lady friends, but that wouldn't go over well.
Also, if you've made it this far, please write watermelon in chat. I want to see how many people actually have made it this far in the video to see if people are actually watching it all the way through.
I'm gonna comment on it with the FIRP channel and just write watermelon.
Yes. Just comment under the video with watermelon if you've made it this far. Because we need to see if the 3 people that are watching this are actually listening all the way through.
And if anyone comments watermelon sugar, we're deleting the channel.
Don't. Okay.
Okay,
No promises on that one.
I can promise. I'll report the channel.
Yikes. I was thinking we should have our good friend Porker on the podcast again.
Porker back. Although I don't
'Cause
know how we would do that over this.
he has Discord.
It'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Interesting. It'd be fun.
That would be fun. We just gotta get Yakub on.
We do. We really do. Ask him a little bit about what he's doing so that we can put more people onto his music. Also, we haven't shouted out these people on the podcast yet, but if you have not heard of Ourselves Plus Others, look them up on Spotify. They're so good.
Oh yeah, dude. So, Paper Route. You know Paper Route?
Yeah.
Oh, do you follow
course.
them on Instagram?
Of course I know Paper Route Peyton. They're my favorite band.
Do you follow them on Instagram?
I actually don't, surprisingly.
So
do you do?
basically, I do. And here's what happened. Somebody got a hold of their name and somehow put an album up on like streaming
Yeah, I
platforms
saw
under
that.
their name.
I saw that. I wondered what that was.
They were like, it's not us, and we're gonna take it down, but I don't know why it happened. And I was like, at least they're cool about it.
Yeah.
Because they left it up for a little bit and said, go listen to it, I guess.
Yeah, it was like a short story or something. It was really weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's whack. I don't know what that is. It was interesting though. I saw it pop up and I was like, "What is this?" And I was like, "Wait, seriously? Did they release a new album?" And then I looked at it and it said it was like 13, the first song was like 13 minutes long, and I went, "Wait, no, that can't be right."
Hey, you never know. We should write a song that's long like that. That'd be fun.
That'd be really interesting. I've thought about actually writing a song that was an hour long and just working on that for days on end.
No way I could do that.
I think it'd be pretty fun.
Longest song that I've written, like we've written together, is Expedition, which is a little over 5 minutes, and then the longest song we've released is Little Man on the Moon, which is a little over 6 minutes.
Yeah.
That's
I
our
think-
longest song to date.
Okay. No, you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to live stream over the break. Live stream myself making an hour-long song. I might change the time because that's going to be really long. Or I want to live stream myself making a super long song and then see how good I can make it, cuz I've been wanting to try and live stream.
Whatever the viewer suggests, like instrument-wise, you have to put it in the song somewhere.
Yes.
And slap bass the whole time.
Oh my gosh, that'd be funny.
Slappers. Can we get Davey 504 on this podcast?
Dude, if we could get Davey 504 on this podcast, I just stopped the podcast. I just stopped doing the podcast after that.
Yeah,
'cause
that
we
would be
couldn't
the end.
top
If we
it.
got him on one episode, that'd be the end of the podcast right there.
'Cause
Yep.
we couldn't top that.
Can't top that. Can't top it, no. Even if we got we could get like Half Alive or something. But I mean, I think I'd rather have Davey. No offense, Half Alive. I love your music, but Davey, that's legendary.
Dang, bruh. If this podcast gets big enough that we can actually have major bands on this thing, I'm gonna freak.
Spoiler alert, we won't.
Yeah, major disclaimer. That's probably not gonna happen. At least not anytime
We have a
soon.
major band known as Downtown Park on our podcast, brought to you by Downtown Park, starring Downtown Park, produced by Downtown Park.
Yes.
So Downtown Park, how are you doing today? Oh, we're doing great. This is really sad, actually.
Exactly.
Speaking of
Yeah.
Downtown Park, we have a song coming out on Friday.
No, it's Friday. So on the day that this is released, it's probably gonna be tomorrow. So check that
3rd of
out.
April. Yeah, 3rd of April. The song's called Whispers. It's pretty dank.
Yeah,
It's our first song, first single from our new album, coming in a few months.
Well, we'll see how that works out. We're still pretty close though. I think We just need to actually get together in person and work on it at some point.
A lot done. The last time we worked together, it was like a few days before quarantine, and we got a lot done.
Yes, we did. Which is why we need to do it again.
Yeah.
And my mom actually said we could go and pick you up and bring you here if you don't want to go over transportation. But that's a topic for another time.
This is not for the public, not for the dudes and women. No offense, we love you, dudes and women.
No offense, dudes and women, but that's not the topic at the moment.
The topic at the moment.
Yikes! I'm knocking everything over. Yeah. I don't know what else is there to talk about because we've been going at this for almost an hour.
Really?
Including the break, so we might want to go a little bit longer.
10 more minutes.
We started. I think we started at like 7:40.
Something like that. Yeah, probably around there.
So let's keep going for a little bit. Let's look in the news. So if you guys aren't self-quarantining yet, please do so. if you
Oh my gosh. The amount of Americans not self-quarantining themselves is painful. I'm not even in America, but it still hurts. They're like, my immune system is strong enough, it won't affect me. I'm like, but you can carry it for people who will be affected by it.
Yeah. It's really stupid. If you're in America listening to this, please stay home. Don't go outside. It's
and
not good.
Smaller chance of running into other people than we do because we're in public 24/7. Public transportation, we walk everywhere. You know, buildings are all next to each other. I mean, there's places like that in the States, but like most of it is, you drive everywhere and you would only bump into people at stores. So just stay at home as much as you can because that's what I'm doing. And to get anywhere, I have to go out in public in front of, thousands of people a day.
Most of you suburban Americans right now, do have a bigger house than either of our apartments are. So you have a lot more opportunities to do
don't have an apartment chair.
Well, you have a very small, what would you call that? 2-story house. It's
a house.
It's still small compared to an American suburban home.
1, 2, 3, almost 4 bedroom.
Yeah. It's still. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
It's smaller than most houses in the States, but I mean, if I could live in this kind of house as a college student, I would be so happy, but there's no way I could afford this as a college student.
Yeah. Definitely not.
But
update on the Logan. Update on the Logan Paul trying to sell his couches. He's selling his $90,000 couches for $20,000, and he says that it's one of the 2 regrets of his life. First regret, obviously, being certain forest-related events.
Or becoming famous, or starting a YouTube channel, or whatever.
Yeah.
Love that killer hit Vine he did that just made me laugh so hard. Or maybe it was a YouTube video where he called somebody, and I think he was asking for a delivery, and he's like, hey, I need this delivered, and blah, blah. Yeah, what street? And he smiles and goes, Butthead Street.
I love that.
He just dies laughing. And he's probably like 12. And I'm like, 12-year-old Logan Paul, what's wrong with you?
He was very young at that point, but it was hilarious.
Butthead jokes were never funny. Butt jokes can be very funny.
It's funny how unfunny it is. How unfunny
it's funny how stupid and just dumb it is.
It's funny how childish it is. So, yeah. What have you been doing to pass the time, Peyton, as current events perspire?
I've started learning Spanish.
Nice. Okay.
I'm fluent. You want to hear something?
Yeah, speak something. Speak some truth.
Los niños comen. That means the boys eat.
Very important.
Los niños naden. The boys swim.
Yes. Are you typing this in Google Translate, Peyton?
No.
I heard the faint typing sound.
Ellos niños corren. The boys run.
I thought, I thought I heard slight typing in the background.
Ellos leen. The boys read.
Oh my gosh.
Ellos beben. The boys drink.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, ellos niños cien. The boys cook.
You are reading this, aren't you?
I actually I started Spanish lessons today, and that's all I've learned so far.
Nice. I like it. I've been
I'm fluent.
I've been casually learning Japanese, so we'll see how that goes.
Arigato, Mr. Robato. That's all I know.
Domo arigato. Watashi wa jer desu. I don't know anything besides that. Yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got. But in other news, Linus Tech Tips has built PewDiePie a creeper PC. So that's cool.
You mean it explodes when you get too close to it?
No, it's just a PC build that looks like a creeper pin.
I thought it was like an assassination attempt on PewDiePie. I have nothing against the guy, but that would be kind of funny. Like, how did it cause him death? A computer that is made to be like a creeper.
Yikes! Big yikes,
I've been
dude.
playing a lot of Minecraft recently, actually.
Yeah.
I
love
started this new
Minecraft.
world. We call it the world's name is Pro Gamer, and I always do the same thing in a survival world. I dig underground and make a dirt bunker. My entire house is made out of dirt, and it's just this big underground bunker.
Yeah.
And I made a lab underneath everything. It's a glass lab. I make glass, and it looks super shady. And that's the point, since it's like glass.
Yeah.
I'm like, I have a glass lab, and they're like, a what? I'm like, I make glass. and I'm like these big like pipes coming out of the ground that are emitting smoke, and it just looks super shady.
I like that. I need to try that.
I'm my world's #1 glass supplier.
I need to actually make a world where all of my house is underground. I did that once.
That's what I always do. It's fastest, and Bert. Who's Bert?
Bert.
Oh, I got the words dirt and burn mixed up. So dirt doesn't burn in Minecraft. Like,
Right.
it doesn't burn down. And so I'm like, the best thing to make is dirt. It's easy to mine, easy to get, easy to find, and you just build it, man. And it's so great. Granted, I'm pretty sure zombies can take it apart, but still, it's the best.
Yeah.
Every house I make in survival is just this giant dirt bunker.
Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty smart. I started a hardcore world recently, so I'm
We're just on normal, on easy or normal.
the world, is it on easy or normal?
Mine is either. I don't usually
Okay.
play before.
I tried it because I heard someone talking about it, and they were like, yeah, it's so much more entertaining because there's actual risk to it, and I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. So we'll see
Yeah,
how
more
it
like
goes.
the building mode. I usually play on creative, so I can just build whatever. I know it's boring for some people, but I like to just build.
No, I do
it's-
too. I do too.
Really, I do it for hours. I'll just be like, oh, if I add this and that. It's something about it, and it's just blocks. Why is it so entertaining?
Why are Legos so entertaining, man?
They have more than just blocks. In it's just blocks in Minecraft, pretty much.
Yeah.
But Legos, yeah, I see where you're coming from.
It's the same thing. Why do people enjoy constructing their own stuff so much?
Weird, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we should leave it on this note. It's been a while.
It's almost time.
It's been an hour since we started the call.
Yeah. So I think
So it's probably
we're
been
pretty good.
50 somewhat.
So yeah. Well, wait. You know one bit that we haven't done in a while?
What?
Random German word of the week.
Yes, give it to us. And random Spanish phrase of the week. Ellos niños comen.
Nice.
Thank you.
I can't find my German dictionary for some reason.
Not to your right.
It's not. I pulled it
Headed for
out because we
class.
talked about it during improv, and I don't know where I put it. Let's see.
Oh,
Let me.
put it in a drawer.
Nah. Let me pull up my electronic version.
Niels, not in.
Let's see.
Niels, not in.
What should we translate? I'm just gonna. What?
Los niños penata.
Oh my gosh. Stop.
Piñata.
Oh my gosh. Stop.
Las niñas corren. The girls eat. No. Run. I get eat and run mixed up because that's
Okay.
a minute. What is our
Random word generator. Generate random words. Gesture. What is gesture in German? This is a little bit more scuffed, but I can't. Okay. To gesture in German is Gebärde. So there you go.
Wait. Thank you.
Thank you for.
And now to the weather. It's been weird. It's been snowing. It's been weird. Thank you for the weather. And now to the end of the podcast.
Thank you for watching this really weird episode of FIRP, Dudes and Women. And remember, stay home, stay safe.
Wash your hands until your skin bleeds.
Don't do that. But wash your hands and play a lot of Minecraft. Yeet.
Amen, brother.
Yeet. All right, see you guys. FIRP
Dudes and women.
out. Yes, see you, dudes and women. Okay, stop.